Every small comment or setback can get under your skin if you let it, but that means you're giving away your power. The most unshakable people don't have fewer problems. They've mastered how they react. Imagine moving through life unfazed, no overthinking, no emotional outbursts, just complete control. This guide will teach you how to train your mind to act as if nothing bothers you, helping you stop feeling trapped by emotions and start owning them instead. Once you master this skill, nothing and no one will ever control you again. Life is full of noise, people's opinions, daily frustrations, and unexpected setbacks. The world constantly throws distractions, criticisms, and roadblocks your way. True strength lies in mastering the art of indifference. Imagine walking through a storm without flinching, staying composed. This is what it means to act as if nothing bothers you, detaching your emotions from external circumstances. When you let external events dictate your mood, you become a puppet to forces beyond your control. But when you train your mind to remain unmoved, you become the master of your destiny. The world respects those who stay calm in chaos, who don't crumble under pressure. This mindset commands authority without words, giving you unshakable confidence and presence. Influential figures in history didn't react impulsively to every slight or criticism. They moved with control, as if they knew something others didn't. Their strength lay in remaining unaffected. Self-mastery literature teaches that thought precedes action. What you think, you become. If you react emotionally, you give away power. Cultivate an unwavering mindset, and the world bends to your will. Consider a public insult. Most people react with anger or self-defense, but if you smile and walk away, you rob the instigator of power. They expect a reaction. When they get none, they're unsettled, while you remain stronger, untouched. The same applies to failures. Most let emotions take over, drowning in frustration. But those who practice indifference see failure as data, a learning experience, not a personal defeat. They observe, adapt, and move forward. To cultivate this control, practice pausing before reacting. Ask, does this affect my long-term goals? Is my reaction necessary? Choosing non-reaction builds armor against life's trivialities. Visualize yourself as someone who doesn't flinch at insults or crumble under pressure. Reinforce this image daily, and it becomes reality. Let people wonder why you're unrattled. Your strength lies in that mystery. True power isn't domination. It's a presence that commands respect through silence and composure. The strongest people don't lack emotions. They master them. Emotional detachment isn't about suppressing feelings, but controlling them. In a heated argument, when someone provokes you, do you react or do you smile, knowing their words hold no weight unless you give it to them? Refusing to hand over your peace to external forces is true detachment. This approach reduces stress and increases clarity. Life's challenges become puzzles to solve, not battles to fight. Your thoughts shape reality. What you focus on, you attract. When you let external events dictate your state, you become a slave to circumstances. But when you control your thoughts and emotions, you become the architect of your fate. Consider a man who lost everything, business, investments, all gone. Most would drown in despair, but he saw failure as a lesson, not a tragedy. His mind was his greatest asset, untouchable by external loss. With this mindset, he rebuilt stronger. Emotional turbulence derails most people's goals. Fear, doubt, and frustration take over. But those who master detachment persist, seeing obstacles as stepping stones. To develop this mindset, step back in emotionally charged situations. If insulted, pause and ask, does this affect my life meaningfully? Usually the answer is no. By not reacting, you strip others of power over you. A clear purpose also helps. When you have a strong vision, petty distractions lose their grip. The more you cultivate emotional control, the more unstoppable you become. While others panic, you remain calm. While they react, you respond, gaining an advantage few possess. Society teaches us to care about everything: opinions, validation, judgments. But true freedom comes when you realize most things don't matter. When overthinking, ask, will this matter in 5 years? If not, let it go. Criticism, temporary setbacks, and embarrassments fade with time, yet we let them consume us. Mastering indifference is about prioritizing your energy, investing it in what truly matters. Not every battle is worth fighting, nor every opinion worth considering. Stop reacting to minor inconveniences, and you shift from emotionally reactive to strategically responsive. People you admire most aren't desperate for approval or reactive to challenges. They stand firm, unshaken. When you stop seeking validation, people respect you more, not because you demand it, but because you're unmoved. If criticized unfairly, the weak react, over-explaining or retaliating. The strong stay calm, knowing words only have power if you let them. This applies to success. Great achievers focus on their goals, ignoring petty dramas. To cultivate indifference, evaluate your reactions. When anger or anxiety rises, pause and ask, is this worth my energy? Define what matters, your purpose, growth, peace, and let go of what doesn't serve you. True power lies in being unmoved by rejection, rising above conflicts, and staying focused in a distracted world. Seeking approval traps you, placing your happiness in others' hands. True confidence is built through self-reliance, knowing you don't need permission to be yourself. Magnetic individuals don't beg for validation. They own who they are, flaws and all. The need for approval stems from fear of rejection or judgment, but the more you seek it, the more power you surrender. Universal approval is impossible. Some will admire you, others criticize, many won't care. World changers aren't concerned with fitting in. They're driven by purpose. To break free, ask, whose opinion truly matters? Often, it's those who don't understand your journey, whose voices are loudest. Validate yourself. Acknowledge your progress. Celebrate your wins. When you recognize your worth, external approval becomes irrelevant. Detaching from validation means standing firm in your decisions and refusing to let others dictate your path. The moment you stop seeking approval, you live freely, moving with authenticity and boldness. Not everyone will understand or support you, and that's okay. The ones who matter respect you because you don't need their approval. Criticism is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your strength. Most crumble at disapproval, letting it shape their identity or weaken their resolve. But criticism only has power if you give it. Strong individuals assess it logically, taking what's useful and discarding the rest. There are two types of criticism: constructive, which helps you grow, and destructive, often rooted in jealousy or insecurity. Welcome the former, ignore the latter. Like a sculptor chiseling a masterpiece, focus on your vision and filter out noise. Not all voices deserve your attention. Most critics haven't done what you're doing. When criticized, pause. Ask, does this person have credibility to judge me? If yes, consider their words. If not, move on. Criticism tests emotional resilience. The weak react impulsively, getting defensive or retreating into doubt. The strong remain unmoved, processing criticism without letting it disrupt their peace. Great minds faced relentless criticism, yet pressed forward, understanding it's often the price of progress. Practice detachment. Don't react immediately. Analyze the feedback. Learn if valuable. Dismiss if not. Confidence comes from within, not others' approval or disapproval. Your opinion of yourself matters most. Pressure reveals character. Some break, some fold, but the strong remain unshaken. They prepare their minds for storms, knowing pressure is inevitable. Instead of resisting reality, they adapt, responding with strategy, not emotion. Most crack under pressure because they expect life to be smooth. When it isn't, they panic or complain. But those who embrace uncertainty move with chaos, not against it. Like a seasoned warrior, they expect resistance and stay composed, focusing on execution. The greatest leaders exude calmness in chaos. They don't flinch because they've trained their minds to expect difficulty. To build this control, see pressure as a test of discipline. When stressed, observe your emotions without letting them dictate actions. Practice mental rehearsal. Visualize worst-case scenarios and condition yourself to stay steady. Preparation is key. Don't rely on hope, rely on discipline. Train for adversity, and nothing catches you off guard. While others panic, you'll calculate, standing untouched when the storm passes. Suffering comes from clinging to outcomes or expectations beyond your control. Like a river flowing around obstacles. Adapt rather than resist. Letting go isn't giving up. It's focusing on what you can control. Clinging to expectations makes you fragile, trapping you in frustration. Strong people don't fight the inevitable. They remain calm in uncertainty. Peace comes from flowing with life, not against it. Most attach happiness to specific results, falling apart when things don't go as planned. But detaching from rigid expectations builds resilience. When holding on to something, an outcome, person, expectation, pause. Ask, is this within my control? If not, release it. Redirect energy to what moves you forward. Start small. Let go of minor frustrations like traffic or delays. Over time, apply this to bigger challenges. Detachment isn't apathy. It's understanding you can engage with life without being ruled by its uncertainties. You care deeply, but don't suffer when things don't go as expected. Master letting go, and you become untouchable, moving forward like a river, untouched by obstacles. In a noisy world, silence is a weapon. Most talk to fill space or seek validation, but powerful people listen, observe, and calculate. Their words carry weight because they speak sparingly. Silence makes others uncomfortable, forcing them to reveal their thoughts or insecurities. In negotiations, a pause after an offer creates tension, often leading to better terms. Silence shifts power dynamics, giving you control. When insulted, stay silent. Your lack of reaction disarms the instigator. Silence also sharpens observation, letting you notice cues others miss. Practice restraint in conversations. Listen more, talk less, and let others reveal themselves. In high-emotion moments, delay responses. A pause can say more than words. The one who speaks least often holds the most influence. Master silence, and you master control. Your mind is a battlefield. Doubts, fears, and hesitations are enemies to conquer. Strong individuals aren't free of negative thoughts. They refuse to be controlled by them. Build mental habits. Gratitude to counter negativity. Discipline to override laziness. Detachment to eliminate suffering. Mental strength grows through daily training. Like a muscle facing resistance. Practice pausing before reacting, breathing before responding. Most are slaves to emotions, but those who control their minds control everything. Warriors and leaders stay unshaken, moving with purpose. Start small, wake early, stay silent instead of arguing, push forward despite wanting to quit. Detachment means controlling your response, not the world. Discipline rewires the mind. Meditate, exercise, read. Keep promises to yourself. These acts build an unshakable mind. When tested, you'll move with confidence and power, untouchable by external chaos. Real power acts quietly, letting results speak. Loud people crave recognition, but the strongest move strategically, without announcing plans. Success is built through action, not words. Talking invites scrutiny. Silence avoids resistance. Influential figures don't explain their vision, they build it. Keep ambitions private, work relentlessly, and let results surprise others. Silence is strategy, forcing speculation and giving you control. When you speak, your words carry weight because you don't waste them. Resist explaining plans or proving yourself. While others chase attention, chase mastery. Success speaks louder than promises. Move silently, and by the time others notice, you're unstoppable. The world will wonder how you stay composed, but you'll know. You showed it, not told it.